So, to put it simply, an influencer is anybody that's job is to give you ideas or perspectives or in any way, shape, or form shape your identity of yourself, your outlook on life, um, what you believe in, basically everything. An influencer is somebody whose job is to shape your mentality. Um, this goes for, literally anything. So some people that may be influenced, some people that are influencers are musicians. Musicians are influencers. Um, Anybody on Instagram who posts stuff like about flat tummy tea and waist trainers, stuff like that. People who make videos about conscious stuff. But an influencer is usually, not gonna say usually, anybody who you know as an influencer has been paid to give you certain ideas. So why is this relevant? There are lots of people. Now, you will find these influencers on every form of media. You will find them on every channel of TV. You will find them on every TV program, just about. Even shows act as a form of influence. Things are not included in the mainstream media unless they are in some way, shape, or form a form of influence. This is prevalent, especially though, on social media. Anybody, even somebody as simple as a dancer is an influencer. Their job is to influence the way that you think. So the points at which you are most likely being influenced is A, your music, and B, your social media. So for some people, it's flipped around. You'll be mostly influenced by your social media if you're not an avid listener of mainstream music. And if you're a person who listens to a lot of music and isn't really all that crazy about scrolling on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, then it'll probably come to you through the other way. Something that's worth noting now is people are usually herded. I don't like to use the term sheep. It's condescending to some, but mentally that's what's going on. People are herded to a certain idea, a certain set of beliefs, and this is contagious in a way. So yes, the people around you, your circle, your friends, are also your influencers. But I'm speaking on professional influencers whose job it is to give you ideas. So if you're scrolling on Instagram, right, and you see somebody say, I just went to this place and I got my nose done. Usually this will be a person who you already have an affinity for, who is trying to get you to adopt a certain outlook on life. You need to be on the lookout for this because a lot of people are going to, just see somebody do something and then do it. You don't want to become one of the people who they are referring to when they say stuff like monkey see, monkey do, They're talking about you sitting on your phone or sitting in front of a TV screen, consuming information, and then allowing that to determine how you make your decisions and live your life. Now, I want to touch on briefly how this happens through the music. In previous videos, I have alluded to the division of the man and the woman, especially in the Black community, and this happens very much through hip hop music. In the latter years, it's been more so a grip on the women and turning them away from valuing a man. Where previously, and here's an example, you know, the whole hot girl summer movement, you know, that's about having a fleeting encounter with a male and then, you know, fuck them. You know, just lyrics like real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. That is a form of influence. The person who says this on the song may not necessarily feel that way, but it is their job to say these things so that way you hear them and identify with them and act accordingly. In the prior years, I noticed personally, it was more so aimed at men and making them have a lack of value for the females. Fuck bitches, get money. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. And all of these things happen in the most subtle way possible, which means this is a progression. You know, you start off with, it ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. And then in the future, you get homosexuality. So at first, we're gonna gloss over your mind with, you know, these bitches really ain't all that, man. You know, like, don't worry about them for real. Decreasing their importance. That's setting you up for later when we come behind that with, man, the bitches ain't shit. Fuck them. You know, man, hang out with your homies. You know, be with your niggas, man. I'm about being with my gang. I'm with my niggas. And then, you know, you come behind that a little bit later, and the same rhetoric has been reiterated and reinforced. So that way, by the time you've been sitting on these ideas, you've been sitting on fuck bitches, get money. Man, I'm with my gang. We trying to get to this bag. Man, go ahead, suck your nigga dick. It ain't that far at the ballpark because you already ain't really all too interested in the females. If I came at you day one with, man, fuck these bitches, bro. Let's get some money, man. I'll suck your dick. It's like, what the fuck are you on, nigga? Hell no. Niggas would beat you up for that 50 years ago. Niggas would literally hear you say that and beat your ass. Like, just them knowing you were on some gay shit, they would like beat you up. Now, you know, and people are proud of that. I'm not proud of that, you know. I'm just showing you the influence and how it has transformed over the years. Now it is, you know, people getting sex changes. A whole lot of stuff is happening, you know, that perpetuates and reinforces the idea of men over here, women over there. And, you know, it's all done very subliminally, and people don't really stop to think, you know, how are these ideas getting into people's minds? I heard something today in a video. Somebody alluded to the baby boomers, and they drew the parallel of the music back then was about fucking and making love. And a lot of people was making babies because of it. Honestly, I had never made that connection. That is a very valid point. When the music is about making love, bumping and grinding all the time, people is gonna have hella babies. Now, on the other hand, what's going on? Children are being born at an alarmingly lower rate than they were in those times. The media has everything to do with that. As far as the stuff the stuff you watch on Netflix, I mean, like, there's so much fear put into, you know, what a man might do to you. The men have already been getting knocked on for mad long, you know. Now the focus is really more so on the women. And if you pay attention, you'll see that that's true. Honestly, I want to wrap this one up, but I want to close the video with this, you know. So just a brief recap of what I said, and that is, you know, the influences are everywhere. Now, you know, that's how you get on. It's by agreeing to be an influencer. It's not about talent. It's about, can you get people to do what you do, say what you say, and move how you move? Because then we're going to tell you what to do. We're going to tell you what to say. And then we're going to tell you how to move. And then people will follow suit and never question it because you convinced them to do it on their own. They saw and they did, and it was that simple. This way, nobody has to get hurt, but people have a complete control over what you think, what you do, and how you feel about your life. So, we're gonna talk about this more. But for now, that's it. And thank you for watching. Yeah.